Okay, so today's video basically is about, do you need closure when it comes to your exes? And I come to the conclusion, you don't. That's it. Move on. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. Just move on, right? You don't need closure because closure makes shit way more messier than it already is. And I'm about to get real with y'all about this shit. So as you know, like I have a boyfriend now. I have a boyfriend now. Again, he's still amazing. So no, we're not gonna go there, but he's still amazing. No, no problems, whatever. But before him, I was with this guy, for 4 to 5 years, around that time frame or whatever. And it was really, really rocky, like really, really, really rocky. And I didn't know, like I was young, I was dumb. And to be honest, that was my first true love. Like, don't get me wrong, like I still love him deep down. Like I will always have the highest respect towards him. I will never badmouth him, stuff like that. Like it's just things between us is not it. Maybe it's wrong timing, and nah, it's just not working. We just not meant to be in a relationship or whatever. But he's a cool person or whatever. So over the past year that I've been with my boyfriend, it's about to be 1 year. So it's about to be 1 year, but we started talking back in September, October, around that time frame. We started talking, and from that time until recently, my ex has kind of been, I don't know how to put it, but he's just been popping in, popping out, popping in, I guess in order to try and not necessarily mess up things, but to remind me of him. I guess I don't the fuck know. Ask him. I don't know. Whatever. So like I said, like at first in the beginning, it's normal. You can't necessarily, like, somebody you've been with for that long and then all of a sudden y'all not together. It's kind of weird. I understand that. Like, it was two sides here. But I feel like I was able to move on better because of how hurt I was. And I refused, to allow somebody to get me that low again. And it was like, okay, pick up your pieces, let's go, let's move, let's do what we gotta do, because you can't sit here and soak and cry and sit here and think about this one person, because that's not gonna work. So I started getting my life back together on my own, and then that's when my boyfriend came into my life, and piece by piece, we doing it. I'm not perfect. I will never be perfect. I still have my problems as well as things like that. So recently, my ex sent me $20 on Cash App. Now, I was just, me and my boyfriend, I forgot what the fuck we was doing that night. We wasn't doing, no, something. I had to go to sleep early for something. I had to go to sleep early. Ended up waking up the next morning, and I look at my phone as a Cash App. So I'm thinking, it's somebody asking me for money or some shit like that. No, it was my ex, $20 for lunch. Excuse me, sir. We haven't spoken in over a year. I'm confused. So, and deep down, I really wanted to take the money because a bitch. So no, but I'm just saying. But I ended up refunding him the money back, because it was not right. It was not right, and I didn't want. That's not the type of person I am. Like, I rarely take money unless I really, 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 really need it. But I ended up telling my boyfriend. My boyfriend was like, "The fuck, like, what's going on?" Like, and that's when I had to realize it had to stop somewhere. It had to stop somewhere, because we could be 4 years down the line and something pop up or something like that, and I was just tired of it at the point. Like, I was really, 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 really tired of it. So I wrote my ex. He don't change his fucking number, but that's beside the point. I wrote my ex and basically was like, what was the use of you sending me that money? And then I was like, this is the time. Like, I was like, we need to talk. well, I didn't say necessarily we need to talk, but I was like, I don't have a problem with us talking because I know of the clashing that we had. Like, it was just a bad breakup. Like, it was a really, really bad breakup on my behalf because I was mad. I was mad, bitter, and a lot of other things, and I had to come to the conclusion that I was that. Um, Not only, it was also like a lot, I was insecure as well because it was like, this wasn't the first time that he was with a girl, like, and I always compared myself to a lot of the girls that he was with, and never thought that I was better than, you feel me? But bitch, you can't stop. So but yeah, so we ended up, I think it was a day later we ended up meeting up, and as I'm sitting there at the table, it was just like I had to realize, like, what the fuck am I here for? Like, and he kept talking like, I'm so sorry, for what I did to you, blase blase, like, and I realized I had a lot of unanswered questions, but I'm like, I started asking them, but in the same hand, it's like, what the fuck am I asking them for? It's over. It's done with. Ain't no rekindling. It's not happening. And then that's when I came to the conclusion, like, in all reality, you do not need a closure with your ex. You don't. No matter how much you might think in your head, that's telling you that basically, you still deep down care. That's what it is. And I'm not going to sit here and deny that I do not care about my ex. I will forever care about him. Like I said, that was my first love, whatever. But then I also had to realize you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Simple. Straight to the point. And that's exactly what it was. Like, you can't beg somebody to care about you as much as you cared about them. It just won't work. That person will always have the same mentality. That's just like you not liking a certain food. Somebody cannot sit there and convince you, stuff it down your throat to try and make you like it, because if you don't like it, you don't like it. But that's what it is. That's what it was. And I was able to move on from it, and that's what it is. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm looking a little ratchet. I'm looking only ratchet because my hair is actually curled up under it because I have a video coming, y'all. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to do flat twist. It actually came out really, really cute. I'm gonna have pictures of when my hair was actually out because the last week when I did it, it was actually my first time ever doing flat twist. I'm a Bantu knots girl. I rather had a little thing sticking all over my head or whatever, but the flat twist is actually more convenient, easier. They just take a little bit longer to dry. But that's about it. And just like that, my video is over. Have a blessed day, y'all.